Ukraine celebrates its Independence Day, 31 years of independence. But what a struggle it's been, particularly in the last 6 months. In fact, it's 6 months to the day when the invasion by Russia first started. Of course, we see now a world where Ukraine has lost 20% of its territory, but it's more respected in general around the world because of the resilience that it's had. In fact, many people, including myself, thought the war would finish super quickly. They thought the Russian army would be so strong that it would overcome. But in fact, Ukraine has been strong and actually been able to defend itself to a very large extent. It's not without its issues though. Of course, it's got raging inflation as much as the world has, but even more so in Ukraine. It, however, has a united country. Now they have 42 million people that are united, perhaps for the first time ever in their history, where they're united against a common enemy. Of course, they've got their issues with the economy that's fallen dramatically, and grain now is starting for the first time to actually be shipped, and of course that helps, but it's tiny in comparison with the gap in the economy. Of course, they've got the support in the main from Europe. In fact, it seems to be increasing in some areas like Germany. America, of course, has supported and backed Ukraine, so that again has put it in a better position. But of course, Russia is determined, and Russia is going to be, it would appear, super persistent and keep going. Of course, as Russia keeps perhaps going and keeps this journey going to try and overcome the Ukrainian forces, will the West eventually perhaps not support Ukraine as much as they have in the past? Many say that they will, and the West will still be resilient and join in, but will they perhaps lose interest as it goes off the front pages of the newspapers? We'll watch and see. But certainly right now, as we look at it, we expect, unfortunately, more attacks from Russia. And I say unfortunately because Russians will say, well, that's what we're going to do and that's what we got to do. Okay, I say unfortunately because nobody should want people to die. But that, of course, has happened, and it's a sad and tragic effect of the war. Now, Ukrainians and many thousands have died, and of course Russians too. Nobody wants that. I certainly don't. The world suffered because of shortages caused by the war. Everybody would like a solution. But right now, we celebrate the anniversary, the Ukraine independence, and say, wow, you've been resilient. And everybody has to say that. Even if you're Russian, you have to admit they've been a super resilient nation. We celebrate that, and we hope and pray that there will be some sort of agreement. Unfortunately, it seems a long way away, but certainly we want that to happen, and we want something to happen which allows both countries to be able to continue to do and to run their countries in an independent fashion. Whether you agree or not, okay, leave a comment below. Okay, we celebrate their independence, and we pray that not too much warfare occurs today, but we suspect and perhaps know that there's going to be an increased level of activity. We'll see. Hit subscribe. I'll keep you up to date with what's happening in the news, particularly what's happening in the financial world and what it takes to be successful in life. Please subscribe, please like, please share the video. What's your opinion, controversial as it may be, on Ukraine and Russia?